Yo, what's going on? It's Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line, Tbkc, and all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. Hey, man, check it out. This video is about ears. To do or not to do, unhealthy or not. Look, I'm going to tell you the truth, and this is only my experience. If you've got a medical expert that is going to say something different, whatever. In 20 plus years now, I've had one dog actually that had a bad ear infection. That was a Rottweiler. That wasn't a dog that had their ears cropped. For those who don't know what cropped is, that's just when you get the dog's ears cut or tails docked, which that would be the Rottweiler or the Doberman or whatever. But I say that to say this, man. You see the debates, you see a lot of people, animal rights people who just feel the need to jump on people's page. Oh, that poor dog's ears, and this, that, and the other. I've got dogs that don't have them cropped, and it's not anything major for the dog that isn't something that even people put themselves through. It always amazes me that people come on and they have this great holier than thou opinion that they won't do this to a dog and they won't do that to a dog, when in reality these dogs been having this done to them for a century. And more so, the thing of it is that it doesn't really affect the dog. I've had so many dogs' ears cropped, and within a couple of days, the dog is totally normal. They go through that phase of shaking their head because they don't feel their ears there no more. But, for the most part, I haven't seen a dog be traumatized by ear cropping. If I did see something like that, I wouldn't do it. But, in all due respect, every dog I've ever seen that's had an ear cropping or, it was done, the dog turned out fine. It wasn't a big deal, and everything went pretty smoothly. So, I don't have those horror stories that people have told. I haven't had problems with infections afterwards, ear infections. I haven't had any of those things, like not to the point to where it was some issue. Of course, you get them done, and it is a chance for an infection, so you give the antibiotics. That's why a lot of people who are getting them done by backyard guys and don't get the antibiotics and stuff, they have a problem sometimes, and I think you should get it done by somebody who really knows what they're doing. And no matter what, you should have some kind of antibiotic. I always feel like, even if you're just doing amoxicillin and a topical, it saves you a lot of issues as far as the infections with the ears go. But the principle and the moral argument of it is always funny to me, because the same people who will jump on these posts and talk crazy about, oh, that's animal abuse and this is animal abuse, are the same people who would take their sons to the in the hospital and have them cut a piece of their penis off. The same people who will have earrings, the same people who will have those one type of earrings that stretch your ears out some, and different types of with tattoos, and we do all kind of things to ourselves that is cosmetic. But when you clip a dog's ears, put them under, clip their ears, they have a little soreness. Now all of a sudden you're the worst person in the world. I do believe, I don't remember it per se, but I do believe that when a person chopped a piece of my damn penis off, that probably wasn't the best of feelings on that day. So you want to talk about cruelty, I would much rather you clip my ear than my but it's a preference. And I think not unlike the rest of the world, but the sad part is that we're not allowed to have preferences in the dog world. We can't have our opinions. We can't be we can't be what we want to be. We have to follow everybody else's rules, and that's sad, man. For all you people who like to jump on everybody's videos and preach your moral ethics, if people are taking good care of their dogs, if people are doing right by their dogs and making sure that their dogs are well taken care of, there's no need for you to harass people about cropping something that has been a tradition that has gone on for over a century. It's not, now if it's done inappropriately, that's one thing, but if you're doing it the right way, man, it is what it is. It's too much of people always trying to judge other people. There are plenty of great people, great dog breeders, the whole nine, that crop their dogs' ears. I mean, trust me, there are plenty of great people, great dog breeders. I will repeat that again, that crop their dogs' ears. They're really cool people. They're not here to kill dogs. They're not here to torture a dog. There's plenty of people who take damn good care of their dogs and feed their dogs way too expensive food and do all the things, and they love their dogs. The cropping does not make you a bad pet owner. It does not make you a bad breeder or anything. This is a part of a tradition. It's no different than a lot of things that we do to ourselves, and it is what it is. Like I said, done properly and done how it is. Of course, I've never had my dog's ears done, but they don't show a lot of signs of pain or anything. I've never had a dog up yelping all night after getting his ears done or anything like that. The most I see them is they shake their head looking for their ears, but a couple days later they scabbed up, healed up. Most times, really most times, even in the same day, they're back to normal acting, running around and acting a damn fool once the medicine wears off. But it's not, if you're new to this, it's not something that's traumatic that'll traumatize your dog for the rest of the life. Like I've seen, it's not something that's going to make your dog have ear infections for the rest of his life. It's just not those things. Now, is it a bad thing as a judge if your dog's ears aren't cropped? Absolutely not. I have some dogs that their ears aren't cropped at all. They still have their ears. They have very good ear set, so I left their ears alone, and especially, if they're not going to be shown at all and stuff like that. So, it's really an option, with the American Bully, with the Pitbull. It's an option, and it's something that you shouldn't feel bad about if you want to have done to your dog. And it's something that you shouldn't feel bad about if you want to keep your dog's, you want to keep your dog's ears. This is just an option. It's something that, you have to decide. But the best thing to do, and I will give you that amount of advice, get it done as young as possible. Get it done around 9 weeks old, because the longer it goes, the harder it's going to be for healing. The bigger the ears get, the bigger the blood vessels get, the longer the heal time. The younger you get them done, the faster they heal. You get them done, when they're supposed to be done right there. I say 9 weeks, and that's what the vet says. Right there around 9 weeks, you get those ears done, and they heal up super fast. I'm talking about 2 to 3 days. You'll notice that the edges of the ears are scabbed over. You'll still have stitches, unless they, most of the time you'll have stitches or staples, or if they do the laser cut, they solder the outside of the ears. But it's a simple process. It's not some crazy process where the dog is broke down for months and weeks and all this stuff that these people try to make it be. And like I said, I've never seen a puppy act traumatized or act any different by their ears. Once the medicine wears off, they're back to being happy, bouncing around, doing what they do. They just have tender ears that you don't want them bumping against things until they heal. So, with all that being said, man, hopefully I helped y'all out on that little piece of advice, and I'm pretty sure we're going to get some of those people to come on here and cuss me out and tell me I'm wrong and everything else. And like I said, you're welcome to your opinion. Until next time, man, God bless y'all. Much love. Peace.